Let us be blessed with the profound viewpoints that are about to fall upon us.
Team with the best of intentions over-prepared him. He had like 5 different points to answer every issue, and they were getting jumbled.
Wow. You know, I never considered that.
His team with the best of intentions over-prepared him.
The reason Biden did so bad is because he was so prepared. Wow. I can't. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase. And you guys loved clowning on The View with their pre-debate predictions of what was gonna happen. I listened to you guys. I'm like, okay, they liked that. So why not? Let's see how The View reacted post-debate. And I gotta say, this is even better. There is so much coping that goes on here. It's almost sad. You're gonna love it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Well, glad somebody's happy and enthusiastic today.
I can't wait.
I think they're on medication.
Yes, yeah, I'm sure they are.
Most of us are mourning.
Morning, yes. Well, let's not get too depressed yet.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that you all saw last night the debates, right? President Biden and Donald Trump went head-to-head in their first 2024 presidential debate on CNN. And while Biden raised concerns with a hoarse, occasionally weak delivery, Trump lied dozens of times in a nice...
Occasionally? Really? Occasionally weak?
Clear voice.
And then she said Trump lied with his clear voice.
Take a look.
Dealing with everything we have to do with... Look,
come on.
If
yes,
we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death.
I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
Okay.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Okay, no, seriously, let's kind of think about what he said. Something about the ban and an initiative, more Border Patrol agents, asylum seekers. What? I don't know. Remember now. These are the highlights that The View has chosen as the hammer to come down on Trump that he's a liar. This is it. This is that highlight reel.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now.
When he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon.
Having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant. I mean, what are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat.
Give me a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. I think I'm in very good shape.
Look at Biden's
I feel
face.
that I'm as in good a shape as I was 25, 30 years ago.
I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
Let's not act like children.
Oh, says the adolescent moron.
Remember, that was the highlight reel to like just tear Trump apart.
Calls people names.
I don't
He's
think
a
it
toddler.
worked.
What was going on through your head as you watched this last night?
It was really hard to watch, and it kind of pains me to say this today, but I think President Biden needs to step down and be replaced.
You do?
If we want to defeat Donald Trump in November, I absolutely think that, and I think Biden's team saw it coming. I think that's why they pushed for an earlier debate, so they'd have time.
I'm sure they saw it coming. Here's the thing. I think this is a red flag because all of a sudden, all of the mainstream media in unison thinks Trump or Biden needs to step down. They're all shocked to see that Biden is hurting. Okay, he's mentally just really struggling. Like, this hasn't been seen for years. How long has the right been like pointing and making fun of it? I don't know. I think there's a a little more going on behind the curtain than maybe we know in regards to all of that. Everybody just all of a sudden, oh yeah, we need a new candidate.
To change course if needed, but they've got to act fast, and I would implore.
Oh, and here's the other thing. Basically, all the delegates have been sealed up for Biden. So he would literally have to himself say, yeah, I'm going to step down. I think they could convince Biden to do it. They cannot convince Jill to do it. Okay? She needs Biden to be in power, okay? They got their son who's in a lot of trouble. Biden can be in a lot of trouble as well with the whole thing going on in Ukraine. We all know like what's really going on there. It's a mess. She needs to keep her husband in power to protect the family.
But let me be clear. If November comes and President Biden and President Trump are on the ticket, I will 100% be voting for President Biden because the alternative is too scary for me. But I fear that many people in this country do not feel the same way.
What's scary? This is the first time, I think, ever that we've had two people running for president who have both been president. That's crazy. Look at 2017 to 2020. How was that? I feel like that was pretty good times. 2021 to present day. What are we looking at? Gas is expensive, fast food's expensive, cars are stupid expensive, even used cars, okay? Rent is through the roof. Buying a house is through the roof. Interest rates are way high. Our border is wide open. What is scarier about 4 years ago than today?
So I was genuinely in shock last night watching this. Even though I've had concerns for a couple of years about Biden's age, it was stunningly worse than I expected, the performance. I think with...
Why? Why were you in shock? It's not been a secret. Everybody's seen it. I don't get it,
in the first 90 seconds, it was kind of baked in. And I think a lot of people tuned out some of the later part of the debates. And I want to be clear, Donald Trump was a mess. He lied his way through it, but Joe Biden's performance was so bad that it eclipsed everything that Donald Trump said.
Donald Trump was not a mess. Here's the reality. Donald Trump literally did not have to say anything. All he had to do was show up, and he could have just shut his mouth. Been like, I recuse my time, just go back to Joe Biden. Not say a thing. How Joe Biden would have buried himself. And I think Trump kind of knew that. I mean, quite frankly, the debate was kind of boring because I think Trump just was like, I'm going to shut up and let Joe go off.
He needs to put country before his own ambition, and he needs to step aside and pass the baton, because I'm telling you right now, Trump world is scared when they're hearing rumblings that there could be someone else on the ticket. They know that any other Democrat will wipe the floor with Donald Trump. Mark my words, if it's Trump versus Biden, Trump is going to...
But we only have 40 days.
I don't think the Trump camp is scared. The only person I would kind of be worried about is like Michelle Obama. And not because I think Michelle Obama is a principled person. Big Mike, but because I think there is a crowd that would quickly gather around Michelle Obama, kind of like Obama back in 08, 012.
Look, I think...
to the convention, but you have 130 to the election.
Look, I think what we saw was that Biden lost that debate. I think that is an accurate depiction of what happened. Blame it on a cold, blame it on his stuttering, blame it on over-preparation, whatever.
Over-preparation? How? Why would I blame it on like, if you're over-prepared, you would succeed.
But he did lose. Maybe he needs to go. Maybe he needs to be honest with himself and the American people. He can bow out at this time with grace and dignity. He has a record he can be proud of. But what I will say this, I think it's really ironic that we're the only party talking about needing to replace our nominee. I think it's... Right.
The copium is about to take hold in Sunny here. Watch.
Very ironic that the party that should be pressuring their candidate to step aside is the Republican Party. Their nominee is a felon. He's facing hundreds of charges for criminal activity. and has been proven to be a racist,
Let
a
the
business fraud,
copium-
liable for sexual abuse, an insurrectionist.
Let the
and as
copium
Biden said,
flow
he has the
through
morals
you.
of an alley cat. Republicans need to be holding him accountable. The majority of the party, which has been cowardly and feckless and complicit and enabling in allowing Trump's racism, bullying, his...
Okay, hold on, Sonny. She said it's been proven he's a racist, a misogynist, and a business fraud, whatever. Where? Point to me to a spot anytime where Trump was a racist. It's not there. It's not. If it was, it would be out in the open. This is copium. That's what this is. You are witnessing somebody taking a lot of copium at once, and it's not sitting well with them.
Demagoguery, misogyny. Why are we, as Democrats, those of us that are Democrats?
What was that, Sonny? I thought the View, Anna and Alyssa here, they're supposed to be like the other side, fair and balanced approach. I love the View. I don't ever watch the View. This is like the most I've ever watched the View. They're always letting the mask slip. We as Democrats, I mean, those of us as Democrats.
Calling for our nominee to change.
Anna,
Because he's losing
I'll tell you. I'll answer that. And I've always said to you that
The Village Idiot. That is Anna. That's coming up here.
Republicans and Democrats are cut from a different cloth.
Yes.
Let's hear what insightful verbiage and thought is going to come from this woman here.
Yeah. Democrats are exquisite, they're precious, they're idealists. Look, I've known...
What? Is she talking about her grandkids or something? Democrats are exquisite and precious. What is going on with her? Nobody should be talking like that about anybody unless it's their kids or their grandkids.
There was something about the debate that threw him into this state that he was in. Because
I'm sure
watch
there was.
this. While Donald Trump was probably enjoying a celebratory platter of cheeseburgers, President Biden made an appearance at a watch party.
What's wrong with cheeseburgers? If you don't like cheeseburgers, you're the weird one. Okay, I'm sorry. If you got a problem with cheeseburgers, you're the weirdo. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a platter of cheeseburgers.
A little while after the debate, and he scarcely resembled the guy from earlier in the evening. This is really unbelievable. Watch.
Let's see how unbelievable
Look, folks,
it
what's
is.
going to happen over the next couple of days is they're going to be out there fact-checking all the things he said. I can't think of one thing he said that was true. No, I'm not being facetious. But look, we're going to beat this guy. We need to beat this guy.
Whoa,
And
this is
I need
unbelievable.
you in order to beat him. You're the people I'm running for.
So
Whoa. Wow. I'm taken aback, Joy. Wow.
suddenly no colds. Suddenly he was 63. You know?
Yeah,
what happened?
And by the way, this White House should tell us. I feel duped. I feel like I've been told this guy's doing gymnastics in the White House.
Why are you feeling duped? This isn't new. We've known. I don't know how you didn't know. Like, everybody's been talking about it for years.
Obviously rallied when he was off that stage with
that
with the
wasn't
orange.
like that. He wasn't setting the world on fire.
I firmly believe that his.
Everybody settle down, all right? The village idiot has got the mic, all right? Let us be blessed with the profound viewpoints that are about to fall upon us.
Team with the best of intentions over-prepared him. He had like 5 different points to answer every issue, and they were getting jumbled.
Wow. You know, I never considered that.
His team with the best of intentions over-prepared him.
The reason Biden did so bad is because he was so prepared. Wow. I can't. This is a joke. This is literally a joke. I can't even comprehend what she's saying because my brain is like, no, that's malware that's trying to get in. Okay, we're not gonna download or process what she just said. It's corrupted files, man. Like, that is the most ignorant, weird. I have never failed at something because I was too prepared. I will say that for sure.
Like I said,
40 years
maybe
in that
it was
debate.
over preparation. Maybe it was a cough, whatever, a cold, whatever it was. But it is his decision to look within himself and decide whether or not he's a better candidate than the other one.
It's an emergency situation we're in right now. We're talking about the demise of democracy here, which is what Joe Biden should have said in his wrap-up speech at the end.
Right.
What is on the line, nothing less than the democracy we've enjoyed for all these years. Nothing less than women's rights to tell you what their body should do, not some politician who thinks that a fallopian tube is a way to get to New Jersey.
All right, and that's it. That's the end of that clip. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly miss Whoopi. These others, I can't stand it. It's hard. It's hard to watch. It's hard to sit through it. Okay, but I did it. I did it for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of their comments, their ideas? Was Biden just over-prepared and that's why, you know, he got walked on? Or was this just an unfair situation all around? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And if you like this video, please go down and like it. If you have not yet already, please subscribe to the channel. More content like this all the time. And as always, guys, peace out.